Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm a fabricator and mechanic, and I am on a journey to build a 1937 Auto Union Type C. On this episode, we're going to build the chassis jig, which I'm currently seated upon. I believe that's it. Let's get to the video. Getting ready to cut all these down to start making the table. These are 12 feet long. There'll be 3 of them running lengthwise along the table. Then there will be a 4 foot wide piece running across the ends, 18-inch pieces between the outer runners and the center runner. I'll probably put one of those every 3 feet, and that should make it quite stiff. Put some legs on it, and we'll have a nice flat surface to, build stuff on, in particular the chassis. So, when you cut one of these on longer stuff, it's the table of the saw is about, well, it's exactly 2 3/8 inches on this Evolution saw. So, what I've done, taken a couple 2x4s, put them together with some screws. Then I ran it through the table saw to make it 2 3/8 inches thick. Then you just sit it out here wherever you want, wherever you need to, and you have a nice support for your material. That way you get a nice square cut and you're not torquing on the table of the machine or anything. See, it's nice. It went right on our scribe line. I scribed with a square, and it matched the whole way down, which means we got a nice clean square cut. Take this one off. The center runner is 1/8 inch wall, 4x4, and the 2 outer ones are 3/16 wall, 4x4, and probably most of the reinforcements will also be 120 wall. Plenty good enough, but the main long runners I want it to be a little bit stronger. As I'll cut these off with a torch, then I'll trim them to the length with a nice cold cut saw here, because it makes a much nicer finish. You can see the difference in wall thickness. This one right here is 120 wall, and this one over here is what would that be, 183, I think is what it's called, 3/16 and 1/8 inch wall. So this will be our main structures, and then this will be all of our center rib and almost all of our bracing, probably. The legs might be this, it just depends on what I have more of, but is what it is type deal. So here's what we got going on. We got our long 12-foot beams running this way. Just doing the 2 outer ones right now. Leveled them forward and aft, as well as left and right. Now, it takes a little bit of time. You gotta shim some stuff, like so. There's 3 shims there, 2 over there. Then I have the end beam clamped on. I'm just getting ready to do this one up here. I figured I'd bring you along so you can see. So I just take these angle iron. These are just C-clamp them, which makes them nice and sturdy. Nice and rigid, so you know it's being held up. Like these, I have a couple sets of the Bessie screw types, but these are just nice because you can put them on more easily. One hand. I'm gonna line up the outside of this one. Put this guy in. And it looks like I'm off on my square. I'll have to take a measurement from this corner diagonally to that corner, and then from that corner diagonally to that corner. And if they match, you're square. But if you're even out of square just a little bit, we're talking like half a degree or less probably, that will show up very quickly on a diagonal measurement. It's because as it tilts, the angles become acute, and the longer leg gets longer very rapidly. So just a little bit of out of whack makes it very quickly apparent. Square it up on this end, and I'm going to tack it in place. I got these guys the other day, and these are my favorite clamps that I own now. They're absolutely, I can't get them in frame, massive, big old Bessies, made in Germany. I don't remember what size these are, but Bessie, good stuff. I think they have like over 1,000 pounds of grip or clamping. Boom. So it's 12 feet from joint to joint, 12'8" overall. Our wheelbase is 126 inches. So that's 120 is 10 feet. So it's 10.5 feet. We'll have plenty of room on both ends for stuff to support, say, the front axle assembly and the transaxle assembly. We'll have plenty of stuff beyond them, and it is 4 feet wide, which the body of the car is 36, I think, inches wide. So it should be plenty wide enough, and I can add outriggers later if I need to support wheels and tires, like over in this area and right here. But we'll come to that when we come to that. Overall, very happy with progress so far. See if we can't get this beam put in tonight. Ideal. I don't know if you heard that or not, but as I pulled this end up, it finally got square enough that it could come in. That means it's very close. We're good and we're level. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we are level. However, I don't know if I can get you this. There's just a microscopic, I think it's about a 32nd of an inch maybe